So, hi Suzanne, great to see you in New York. How's your Unga week been?
So far, it's only been 2 days, so we're still in the middle of it. But so far, so good because we have lots of different sessions and we are all in for the same game.
Yeah. And we've just been to the session, which was really exciting, about COP27
Yes,
with the high-level
the one
champion.
that nobody wanted to miss.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how do you think the COP27 discussion and Unga discussion is connected?
I think what brings it together is that you do have the public and private stakeholders in both. So you do have the government officials that are addressing now the need for climate responses, and on the other hand, we all know that we have to invest in resilient food systems, resilient energy systems, and we do need business solutions for that as well.
Yeah, and this session was really on a just transition in the role of technological and financial solutions. So, what did you think about that focus?
I was happy with the focus. I think usually finance tends to be the last resort,
Yeah,
and I think we definitely should be there at the forefront of the discussions.
yeah,
Because we can do that reality check, we can see if those business interventions can really become new revenue models and how you can scale them with technology and digitization. So what you could see was that the Egyptian presidency was very, very charmed about digitization in finance. And I think that is something that we all need to realize that can be scaled much more.
yeah.
So if you talk to the Googles and the MasterCards and the PayPals, also here in New York, then you do have traction and you can come up with which obstacles should we all address in order to really get to scale.
But it's, I think, one thing sitting in New York amidst all these skyscrapers and talking about food and farming, whereas in a country like Egypt, which you've also visited, and we see the reality of farming. And how can you connect these discussions that's happening here to a pipeline of projects where money's flowing and things are happening on the ground?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I think we should bring in, first of all, the voice of the farmers much more, because we have to hear, are they really interested in new business solutions? Are they interested in carbon farming? We tend to think they are, but sometimes they need to be incentivized. And I think the global scaling, the global acceleration can only be done if you do have the policy intervention schemes as well that do provide like rewards or like incentives to really switch to more sustainable transitions and practices. Because to be honest, they have been rewarded for producing a lot of food in the West. They will be rewarded by subsidies to just stay alive, or be self-subsistent in African countries. But where is the real stimulus, the real incentive to invest in the future and become future-proof as a farmer?
Yeah. There's like less than 50 days to the COP now.
You promised me not to mention those days anymore, but it's coming up so quickly and we're still in Unga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to see?
I would like to see a bit more focus so that we really know which are the things we are going to solve in the end now. There's a few action agendas. We approach this with themes like food loss and waste reduction, true value of food, soil health, carbon farming, impact finance, the things that we discussed at the Food Systems Summit, and I would love to see that connection a bit stronger so that we are building on those outcomes instead of reinventing the wheel and re-discussing the things that we have discussed before. We need to get to implementation, that's what we heard, it's the magic word. We need to get to action. So can we team up around those themes and really get traction?
Okay, thank you.